Just saying, I'm hot. Yeah. I'm a solid 9 out of 10. A 9 hops out of 10. Oh, we do gotta kill some elementals. Cool, there we go. That was basically the default bunny. Are you calling me a basic? How dare you? Giggles! Okay. Damn. Oof. Okay. You can know some. Swirling upper. I take out shotgun. Dunk. Dunk. That draw was so overkill. Yeah. Yeah. Everything goes smoothly out here? I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. And the water aether appears to be venting properly. I expect Cohh will have seen a difference in his forged flame by the time I return. Yet you and only you have been to Elpis. Nopers Elpis. They've established refined adamantine as a product of Allag, of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of Allagan's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world, Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Allag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above, perhaps the greatest was in the infamous technologist Amon. He remembers life as Hermes. He had his own reasons. There's no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his former life. He only joined the Ascians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? It may seem far-fetched, but what if souls like mine have a personality, so to speak? I think that would make a lot of sense. Yeah. We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable decline of Allag that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zand. Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Zanda's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own existence. Hey, Law Dog! Thanks for the 34 months, buddy. Or would have, had not Zanda been convinced by his own death that life itself is meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens would only be a means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning. And both of them sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant stars. Well, I mean, Amon eventually came to that conclusion, which is my theory anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequences of their actions which matter. Their motives are of no moment, and yet. Reach those stars on wings of adamantite. Travel to the end of creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting. That much I do understand. Enough music for now. Why don't we see how Cohh is getting on? I was really enjoying that music. Music is repetitive and doesn't fit the zone, but it's catchy. Yeah. Yeah, you know what we can always do? Can I talk to him on my bike? I want the adamantite and I want it now. It's your money and you want it now. Get you gone. I have mistakes to make. Oh, wait. Where are we going? Oh, back here. I thought we were leaving. That was like one of the most successful commercials of all time, chat. Nina Mogsu, appreciate you being here.
All set, I take it?
We finished what we could, delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals, trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board.
Wow.
Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Choo-choo?
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperates, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have, for the most part, been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphano, are you there? It's me, Cryo. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
I'm free? I'm free! Yay!
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested, with all speed.
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
Oh.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Hee.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own.
Don't do it.
Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser.
Oh yeah, apparently I'm missing people because I didn't do all the raids.
Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalaman shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. I played a vital role in keeping a lookout whilst our expeditionary forces secured the adamantite.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due. You did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Yep.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Hancock and Soroban.
We come bearing relics both sacred and Allagan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of the Cohh. Upon learning of your need, Bunchin bade me deliver it on behalf of the Blue with all haste. Fearing I could not swim here with the necessary speed, however, I thought to beg our Confederate allies for aid. To my delight, Hancock was already preparing for departure at the selfsame port, and had space for additional cargo.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
Yeah, right? What is that thing?
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost?
Stormblood raids?
I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
That's awesome.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino.
He's badass.
Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenard Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be...
Is that an
rendered
old
up in
Allagan ship?
compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture.
Uh-oh.
When?
Oh, God. Oh,
Don't
God.
let the name fool you. This coinkeeper knows a thing or two about spending.
It's Garlean. Oh, cool.
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also had the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Mother!
What? That's awesome. Ah, look at him. He's like,
millions.
Betrayed by
I mean,
waifu.
of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full. We can hardly take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we?
Oh
It
my
would be a
God.
shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
Wow.
Waste not.
Oh my God. Mommy's bankrolling them while dad's disowning them.
However did you manage so much in so short a time?
Oh
The
my
expected
God.
word to reach only a fraction.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, I was where he died earlier.
You were involved too.
That's good.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless, undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters. Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed.
He's like, yeah, okay, screw you. No words.
To make a long story short, the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
What is the little dude doing here?
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
God, about damn time, Jesus.
And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid, you brought the team.
Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my...
Dude, if I were Sid, I would be pissed at this point. Seriously, I would be actually angry. I was like, let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You're going to call on my ass for all the most basic stuff you have, and then the world is at stake. You need an engine to work better, and you don't even give me a call? What the man? Like, seriously, have we done, or do I mean nothing to you? Have we had no cool adventures? Like, what is the deal, man? Not even a carrier pigeon. Nothing. Not a smoke signal. We ghosted him. We literally ghosted Sid. Anyway, I have feelings about that. We need a freaking giant space engine for the world-saving spaceship, and we don't even like.
Some consternation.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Want to get some dinner? Like nothing.
So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them.
Biggest gap in this entire
Fascinating
expansion,
as
for the
all this
record,
is,
right
I
there.
fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Han not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words.
Why didn't Cohh do Heavensward raids? I didn't have enough time for any raids.
I aid you in kind.
I basically mainlined the story to catch up.
We bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better.
And I caught up for Endwalker like the day before
you will
Endwalker,
recall
basically.
That I
Just a little
spoke
bit
of
sooner.
my father, Midgard Sommer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he
time for
traveled
Omega.
betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent. Ashdai's answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Hrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
Damn.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself.
Thanks, guy in the back.
Yeah!
So you have a pretty dress on? Thank you. It's oh, yeah, it's my new main quest armor.
Right back round to believing it again. Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent. Think of how far we could go. What we could do with that much power. What we could blow up.
Nanny.
If Cohh is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the science end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
This is what happens when you give Lalafell too many toys.
Yes, Father?
I'm disowning you a second time. Get out! Leave!
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it with you. I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family.
Can he like take it all back? Can I undisown them?
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst.
Oh, we know that other guy told us.
'Twas love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. great exodus would succeed. Must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool, perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Amelians.
Exposed!
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well. I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular.
You're a baddie.
I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Thank you, Graha. Thank you. Somebody had to
Perhaps
say
you
it.
can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You've no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
Avec moi!
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Sid be like, did you go bunny ears since Omega? You look like you have gained some asset. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for being here today. I need to get out of here. Really appreciate everyone hanging out while we wrap up Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We've got at least a couple more streams, I think, for sure. So tomorrow is the Wednesdays. I believe we're going to be doing some Final Fantasy tomorrow afternoon, at least a little bit. I don't think we've got a huge block tomorrow afternoon because I'm doing some really cool, actually some charity stuff tomorrow afternoon. It should be a lot of fun. So we're going to be doing that, I think, starting around 2. So definitely going to want to play Dying Light in the morning and probably some Final Fantasy XIV in the afternoon. We'll kind of see how it goes because I am loving our Dying Light playthrough. We'll go from there. Anyway, I will be back later tonight, probably around 6:30 or 7. We're going to be starting Monkey Island 2 tonight. The special edition of Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. It is a super cozy, super chill experience. I really hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, like I said, Dying Light 1 tomorrow morning, more Final Fantasy as we go into the week. We'll also be doing Monkey Island 2, 3, 4, and I think that's all of them, as we already did 5. Probably bring back some Wasteland 3 and maybe checking out some Oni at some point. So we got a lot on our plate, and I hope to see you here for it. All right, guys, see y'all later. Have a great rest of your day.